Hello Virgos, welcome to your weekly reading for the week of May the 26th. Let's see what's coming through for you. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. Okay, I have already shuffled the cards. Let's see what's coming through for you. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. All right, Six of Cups here has to do with children. So it could be childhood memories, or it could be something to do with your children. Maybe you are working with children, or it could also be inner child. Okay, maybe you are connecting with a sibling or a childhood friend, something like that. So something to do with past memories or your relationship. So here, these are your cards, Virgo. Five of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and then Seven of Pentacles. So with this, it feels like, maybe you are just exhausted. Here, this is very draining energy, something to do with a situation you are coming across, thoughts about the situation, what you are thinking about it, or um, if feeling like you are alone in this, you have to figure out everything by yourself, kind of a situation. It could be that some of you, maybe you are not well, but you are still pushing through. It's like you have to do something. That's where you are coming from. So just be aware of this energy. If you are not feeling well, then taking rest is important. See, here this card has to do with stress, and here it feels like, the boundaries, and it's like you want to protect your space. You are not letting anybody in. So this is stress. So with both these energies, just be aware of what's going on, how you are perceiving things, what can you do to change things up, and stay more positive and optimistic. I'm not asking you to ignore your feelings. Whatever it is that you are coming across is absolutely valid. And you want to honor your feelings. You want to be conscious of the situations you are coming across and how you are responding to them, how you are showing up. However, finding some kind of balance is important, right? When we are aware of what's going on, then it will be possible for us to create some positive changes and create that balance. So that's important here. Self-care is what these two cards are asking for. Inner child healing. So whatever it is that you are coming across here, does it have anything to do with past memories? I don't know. I mean, that is something you can ask yourself. All right. Here with as Eight of Pentacles, you are fixing things. So I'm not sure if you are trying to fix this situation here, or it could be that you are focusing on something else because you don't want to feel this. Are you avoiding something? And yes, that is something you might want to ask yourself. On the other hand, this could also be happening because you have things to do. It feels like maybe you are you have things to think. Yeah, you are focusing on your priorities, and it could be that you are not staying away from social circle maybe, and you are not asking for help. You are taking care of everything by yourself maybe, and you are single-mindedly focusing on perfecting something. So this is also where you are seeking perfection. It could be any area of your life. It could be work related. Um, Maybe you are doing something again and again because you are focusing on the quality now. Or it could be other areas like relationships, health. So seeking perfection. And this also has to do with self expectations. um, yeah, expectations in general. um, these energies is reminding you to take good care of yourself. Is there something you need help with? Is there someone you can reach out to? It could be anything. It could be like outsourcing if it has something to do with your business. It could be outsourcing, it could be seeking perspective, or whether it's your business, your health, or your personal life. This also has to do with you know seeking a different perspectives on things. Could be counseling, therapy, things like that, or just talking it out, or finding some kind of creative channel to release whatever it is, release the stress. Finding a way to beat the stress is important here. Health related stress issues is also a possibility, so just be aware of that. Looks like you are expecting something bad here. Um, so can you so just be aware of what's going on in the headspace and how to turn around the situation whenever you feel that way. Maybe put the focus on something more positive. Looking at the brighter side of things is important here. Looking for the light, looking for the positive side of things is important here. Something to do with financial situation is kind of stressing you out, Virgos. And this is where you are doing what you need to in order to generate more income, or it could also be you are getting better and better at something here. Practicing. It could be training, it could be for some of you, it could also be a creative project that you are taking up. On the other hand, you might also have to go back and do something all over again, fixing things. So when it comes to your daily task, something might come up and you might have to go back and redo things. Or on the other hand, this is also you working on yourself, and it's very tiring. So your expectations from yourself, it's like you want to be in a certain way, you want to show up in a certain way, and so there's like you are not. What I want to say is cut yourself some slack and be kind to yourself. Focus on your strengths, Virgos. Instead of focusing on your weaknesses and struggling to fix it, how about you focusing on your strengths instead? Because when we are constantly focusing on our weaknesses and what we need to change and fix, then it only becomes bigger and bigger, because that's where the focus is. Whatever it is that we are focusing on, it becomes bigger. So how about, instead of focusing on the weaknesses, is it possible to, can you focus on your strengths instead? Focus on your strengths, and the other things will fall away. When we are not focusing on those things, it will fall away automatically. So just keep your eyes on your strength, what you are capable of doing. Be confident and look at the positive side of things, and keep going. you know so this also has to do with communication, how we are talking about our circumstances, um, the daily affairs and health related things like that. So what I want to say is, be kind to yourself, and self-compassion is extremely important in this case. Also know if there is something you are overlooking. Whatever it is that you are seeking, it could be that it's right in front of you, and you are not seeing it, because the focus is somewhere else. When it comes to your health, if there is something you are doing, like a workout program, something like that, be aware how much you are taking on, because you might come across some, and also how you are doing it. So pay attention to your body and how you are feeling about things, so you can then change up things accordingly. This energy is reminding you to take things lightly and remain more confident and also playful. Is this week, be more playful, don't take anything seriously, just temporary situations. This situation that you are stressing out is also transforming right at this moment. There is a change happening right at this moment. So stay positive and optimistic. And it's also like, when someone we love is going through something, when they are not well, or when they are going through some challenges, we feel kind of helpless, a sense of helplessness and powerlessness. That could also be something that's coming through, but your presence is needed. Sometimes we can't do anything, but sometimes what the situation demands is just our presence. Okay, so the message is clean energy food. Clean energy food. Look at the picture here. Beautiful. And that goes with this energy. Very childlike energy. So taking care of your inner child is important, meaning do something that you just enjoy doing. It could be dance, music, go out with a friend, something like that. That will help you shift this energy. All right. The message is when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. Amazing. It totally goes with the cards here. So, like I told you in the beginning itself, this has something to do with feeling exhausted, as if you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder. So it may have something to do with a situation you are coming across, or it could be health related. Okay, and the card is reminding you to feed, focus. This is asking you to make some changes as far as your diet is concerned. However, it could also be other things, where we are focusing our energy, our mental energy, our emotional energy. Maybe there is a change needs to happen. A change needs to happen in that area, so you feel more energetic, inspired, motivated to focus on what's more meaningful for you, or something that's more important for you. And that will also, when you change up the energy, then you will also attract great things, great new opportunities, great relationships, great friendships, things like that. So it has to do with changing up our energy. So what is it? So this week, think about what is it that you can do to change up your energy. It has nothing to do with the situation. There is nothing we need to do to change the situation, fix it, or anything like that. This has to do with changing up your own energy, and we can only do that by focusing on something that brings us a sense of joy, and something that settles our energy. Yes, just remaining playful. So Virgos, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description. Shoot me an email to schedule a reading. And if you like what you see here, remember to support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, and letting me know your thoughts, what this means for you. That would be wonderful. Thank you again for showing up, and take good care of yourself. Bye.